Technical difficulties. Hold on. Let me set this up right. Let me set this up good and right and well. Okay. Keep this good. Great. Make this good. So I'll give that some time while everyone comes into the live. Hello, everyone. Can you guys hear me loud and clear? Hey, y'all. Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Thank you so much for liking the live. We are going to give it a little bit of time for everyone to make their way over here. But let me know if you guys can hear me, okay? Oh my gosh. Hi, everyone. Okay, so I do have some incense that's lit right beside me. So if you guys like see the smoke in the screen, it is an incense. I do have an incense lit, so that's what you guys see on the screen. I think it just, no, it's cute. Okay, not to mention, I needed to relax. You guys might hear my kids. I am a mother. My babies are home with me. They will be going to bed soon. However, I'm getting back on live when they go to bed. So I didn't want to leave YouTube stranded. I wanted to come over here and post some content. Thank you, everyone that did follow me over here from TikTok. I appreciate you guys so much. I am going to do a random poll just based off my own personal intuition. I'm going to do it any, meeny, money, mo. I'm going to do any, meeny, money, mo, and I'm going to just pull one more zodiac sign. If you guys see your zodiac sign, you guys could see yourself or your lover. Please be sure to let me know who you see or who you find, I guess you could say, who you see when I pull this last card, or if any of these are of significance. Let's get that screenshot right now because that's cute. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna bring this down. Hold on, guys. I need to get like a thumbnail pic real quick for the cover of the video. I should do a versus. I'll save that for another time. These signs versus these signs. I'll save that for another live. Okay, so let's do it. That's Aquarius. Oh, Aquarius came out. Okay, we have Aquarius here. That was cute, short, and straight to the point. Okay. All right, y'all. So this card popped out first. I did save it so that we can go over it because I do feel that this card is really going to be the overall energy for who's thinking about you. Okay. And it is, this card says, I don't know how to handle my emotions right now. So the person that's thinking about you is having a hard time processing, expressing, handling their emotions. You know, the person that's thinking about you, where can I put this? Here. I want to put it somewhere that it can be seen in the video. I don't know if you guys can read that or not. I'm going to put it somewhere where it's visible. I'll leave it there for now and then I'll move it eventually because it looks like it's about to fall. Okay. The person that is thinking about you is having a hard time handling their emotions. They're having a hard time processing or expressing, you know, how they really feel. So let's tap a little bit more into what this person really wants to say to you, you know, what this person is having a hard time expressing. It says, I don't know how to handle my emotions right now. Let's first get down to what emotions that is exactly. What emotions are you feeling, my love? If you guys are just, damn, if you guys are just coming in, please remember to tap the screen and drop your zodiac sign down below. Wait, I'm sorry, that's for TikTok. YouTube, wait, as you guys join the live or as you watch the recording, please be sure to like the video. Please be sure to like the video. Okay, so who's thinking about the collective? It says, I don't know how to handle my, I don't know how to handle my emotions. Okay, what is this person going through? It says fear of loss. You are afraid of losing someone or being abandoned. Take a chance. Okay, so this person could have fear of abandonment or abandonment wounds in some way, shape, or form. They're fearful of being open and being vulnerable because they, you know, they don't want to be left out in the cold, or this could be also have to do with acceptance as well. We have unlovable. Practice radical self love acceptance and love yourself with all your flaws. Yes. Okay. This person is having a hard time expressing to you that they want to have an intimate or love connection with you while simultaneously not feeling worthy of the type of love that you have to give and or offer. It's like someone wants to have a relationship or maybe even a connection here, but they don't feel lovable or they don't feel like they deserve your love or something like that. We have addiction. It says you are either obsessed with someone or struggling with addiction. Get help. Okay. Somebody could be turning to vices, you know, to cope with these feelings in some way, shape, or form, or overdoing. I feel like somebody is overdoing it. So let's see. This could have to do with this person and them being in your energy or something like that as well. So just gives us some clarity. Give me some more here, Spirit. It says unavailable. Okay. You are chasing someone unavailable, or you are the one who is running away. Ooh, person is going through a lot. You are triggering this person, you know, to heal. You are triggering this person's heart. You know, I feel like somebody was for a long time was trying to numb the pain or trying to numb what they were feeling. Okay, they're still trying to run to those things, but that's not even, you feel me? I feel like somebody is overdoing it, trying to forget or trying to disconnect or trying to escape or run from what they're feeling inside. But it seems like no drug or nothing. I'm hearing Novocaine, but it seems like nothing can stop what this person is feeling when it comes to this connection. When it comes to whatever you guys have going on here. It says unsocial. You need to get out and mingle with new people so you can meet someone. Somebody is in a very dark space and place in their life at this time. If you ask me, I'm not sure if you realize this or if they have just been very good at hiding or disguising it, or if you can see it on them. But somebody, whoever this person is that's thinking about you, is going through a lot. They're handling a lot behind closed doors, or they're going through a lot right now. And this person really does need to, this is like a cry for help. Like somebody does need someone to help them, but they don't know how to ask for help. They don't know how to be vulnerable enough. They don't know how to potentially put their pride to the side. And then on top of that, I feel like somebody is fearful of doing that and then going back and reverting back to their old ways, not understanding that it's not going to be a, one shot and done. It's something that is going to have to take dedicated time, effort, and energy. Like somebody's going to need to go like to therapy or something, something that is going to grow with them or going to continuously show up, to hold them accountable for their actions here. Somebody is going through something and they really need a friend. They really need some guidance and assistance. They really need a hug. They need a lot right now. And because they need a lot, they're kind of like acting oblivious or act like, it's like, because someone, I'm seeing someone like depressed, like someone having a lot of shit that they have to do in their life, and because they're so overwhelmed they end up not doing anything or doing things that, like addiction we have here. Oh, this says criticizing your partner is driving them away. Focus on their good qualities. Okay, this is what it's like. Someone wants, they don't want to be told what to do. Somebody is too stuck in their ways here. I'm picking up, like, even if you were, let's just say this person were to have someone have the very thing that they need around them, instead of them being open and, optimistic about learning new things about what needs to be incorporated. I'm getting that this person has a hard head. They could be very stubborn at this time. Especially as I'm over here with Taurus and Capricorn. They could be very stubborn at this time, and they're looking at this guidance as criticism and not as constructive. Like they're not able to take constructive criticism. It's like they're not able to process it as a positive thing. Like I'm seeing someone trying to convince someone to change their ways, and somebody being too stuck in their ways, but simultaneously saying, don't leave me, or I need help. So it's like, it's literally a contradiction in within and without. It's what someone is going through internally, and then what they feel that they need externally. They need somebody that's going to be there, for real, like I said, tough love, somebody that's going to really hold them accountable. But as also at the same time, this person needs enough space to look at themselves and analyze themselves and learn how to talk to themselves in a more aligning way, or show up in a way that actually benefits them, rather than something that allows them to regress. We have procrastinate. This is exactly what I'm talking about. It says, don't make someone wait around too long. They may give up on you. It It says walking away. This is the next card. It says you leave too quickly when things get challenging. Stay and try to work it out. This person that's thinking about you, I don't really feel like they're in any space and place in their life right now to even be in a intimate connection. If you guys are already in a relationship, some healthy boundaries and some healthy distance might be what's best at just at this time. While this person is processing all of these heavy emotions, I feel like it's whatever was being swept under the rug. The rug is 2 feet off the ground now. It says losing yourself. Exactly. Okay. It says you feel lost in your partner. It's okay to be yourself and have your own life too. This is exactly what I'm saying. Like some healthy boundaries might be what's best so that the chariot can continue on, even if somebody is crashing out. Both of y'all crashing out is probably not going to be what's best. Healthy boundaries is a real thing while you are in a relationship or connection. Okay. For those of you that aren't connected or are in no contact with this person, this is what they are going through. This could be, why you guys are in no contact. So let's see. Hey, y'all. This card said, we got two cards. So I'll make space for both of them. It says fear of touch. You don't trust touch. Take small steps until you feel comfortable with others. Okay, this person could be very selective, with who touches them. I am one of those people. I do not want you to touch me. Do not touch me. But that could be for more reasons than one. I'm just claustrophobic and I don't like for people to touch me. But there could be a real, underlying reason about why someone is very sensitive to touch. That they also that could be another thing that they are battling with. I'm seeing somebody that was not hugged enough as well. I keep picking up that somebody needs a hug, but I feel like somebody was not hugged enough. Okay, they were not hugged enough. And we have staying stuck. You keep repeating old patterns. It's time to try something new. Okay. This person that is currently thinking about you is having, I could say, a rude awakening. You know, I really could say a rude awakening. I don't feel, just based off of how I feel, it's more relief. It's relieving, it's relieving. Like, I swear, I don't feel, if it was heavy energy or if it was like really messy energy, I would feel it. Like, I promise you, I'm empathic enough to really feel it. But I don't feel that. I feel this sense of relief. Like, finally. I don't know if you are helping this person at this time, if you guys are connected, especially with this tough love, but something is more relieving, or something seems possible. Whereas I feel like before it felt impossible for someone to do this in some way, shape, or form with you in mind, it makes it easier to do. It makes it easier to move. It makes it easier to, if any, before we even get to that, it makes it easier to look at. It could be how you look at someone or how you view someone, okay? How you speak life into someone, or about potential eyes, how you see someone. Someone could want to live up to whatever version of what you see. I wouldn't recommend, but love can do those things for you if it's strong enough. Let's see what charms we have coming out here. Give me some clarity here, Spirit. I feel like you make someone feel comfortable enough with facing themselves. You make someone see that they're not all as beat up or battered and bruised as they might look. Or I'm hearing broken crayons, still color, or something of that significance. I feel like you are helping this person to face something that they have been running from a very long time. And they are in a space or place where you can't do anything more than what you have already said or what you have already done. It's now this person's, the ball is in their court, to really do something about this. Let's see what we have for charms. Rebuild. The very first charm we have out here is rebuild. If you guys didn't already know, I created this deck. Isn't she so cute? You guys are going to see some of the charms. All of these charms are from this deck. Okay, they're all from this deck. If you guys were to purchase this deck, they would all be in here. All 12 zodiac signs would be included in the charm deck. That's just advertisement, commercial. Let's get back to let's get back to the message here. Okay, the next card we have is block. This person is having to break this down to assess and address the structure of how everything is, to then rebuild themselves back up to be whoever it is that they wish to be, that they want to be, to have. I feel like somebody is breaking down what was once a roadblock and using those very things to build a foundation. You know, I'm hearing, I am the stone that the builder refused. Somebody could have just watched Boondocks. That's a man. This is a man's world. But we have a man out here. You know, somebody is ready to stand up or take accountability and do what needs to be done. You know, they are ready to do what needs to be done here. Okay, even if this is a woman, you know, a woman is no longer being the victim in her story. You know, she's ready to stand up on her own 2 feet, because at the end of the day, if you ain't gonna do it, who gonna do it for you? Nobody can really do it for you. And somebody is ready to do it for themselves. You know, somebody is ready to finally help themselves, you know. We have drama out here. Okay, in order for you to move forward, you have to assess. Okay, you have to look at what was done, what has now been created due to something being avoided. You know, somebody put up this block within hopes to avoid the drama that was behind it. But if they wish to use this, they're going to have to address and assess this and put out this fire, or walk away. This is kind of giving a tower moment. You know, what is this drama here, Spirit? You know, it's not going to be easy. You know, it's going to be very hard to break this down. Is already hard enough, but to then piece it back together, you know, let's see what's going on. Clarify this drama. Give me some clarity. Hi, baby. You okay? Okay. Direction. Don't turn away when the going gets tough. Don't turn away when it gets hot and it can. Excuse me. Excuse me. Can you take your baby doll and just take her? Excuse me. But yeah, don't get to running when the going gets tough. You know, don't get to running when it gets too hot in the kitchen. This person is they trying to stay down. You know, they're trying to trust the process. You know, the same hot water that can turn a potato soft is the same hot water that can turn an egg hard. You know, so it's just about what this person is really built, what they're really built for, what they're really made of. They're being tested right now. So what's this if you guys are in a relationship or connection, this can look like, you know, a little bit of tension could be going on. If you guys aren't connected, you know, this person could be a little bit hostile, you know, right now due to things that are happening. But I feel like this is their own internal battles, their own internal realizations about how much work is really needing to be done for them to get going. Like, not only do you have to take down these roadblocks, you have to move these things. I'm seeing like having to clear the way. You have to pave the way, pave the road, clear of trees and debris and blockages. And I'm seeing those big boulders. Like somebody has a lot of work to do. And that can be frustrating. You know, that can make people want to not want to do it altogether. But somebody has been using that escapism for too long, and you are bringing that to their attention. Yes, beautiful. No. Okay, what do we have here? Deception. We have this here with criticism. Somebody being open to constructive criticism or taking guidance from a trusted source or force is going to be their best bet. Seiji, I need some privacy, baby. I need some privacy. No, you do not need a snack. You just ate. You do not need a snack. An ice pop. One ice pop. Are you going to eat it? My daughter loved to ask for, she just be wanting to bother me. Just be wanting some attention because I will go in the freezer right now, guarantee, and try to give her the ice pop and she'll run with the hopes that I'll chase her when she knows that I am working. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. No, come here. Take it upstairs, beautiful. Take it upstairs. Take it upstairs. Ooh. Okay, everyone, I'm back. Let's continue. Oh, okay. Let's see. We have deception here, and we have criticizing. Okay. Oh yes, this person being open to constructive criticism from people, places, and things that they trust. Maybe they trust your guidance, or maybe they trust your view, they trust where you're taking them, or they trust your direction, they trust your opinion. You know, it might be hard in the beginning because this person is used to only relying on themselves, but just based off of what you're already bringing to their attention, I feel like it's just making them a little bit more open to seeing things how you see things. Yes, go ahead and grab one. Clarify this, procrastinate. Cycle. Yes, yes, bringing it to their attention, bringing it to their attention. Something, I feel like somebody has been doing something for so long that it kind of, they just got lost. They really got, it says losing yourself. They really just got lost in this, like the rat race I'm seeing now is starting to get that heavy feeling. I'm starting to feel it now. They really did get lost here in this energy for a while. Let's see. Clarify walking away. Moderation. I'm seeing, like I said, someone in the rat race or someone in the matrix that forgot, forgot what they were doing, forgot the purpose of this all, you know. Somebody was down and forgot to get back up. They just got comfortable. And now, clarify losing yourself. You have discovery. Somebody is looking, okay, they're looking for something. They're looking at themselves. They're looking at their predicament. They can see it clear as day, you know. They can see themselves and how much work needs to be done, you know. Are you cool? Here, you all in the camera. You worse than your sister. Take this and go ahead. Go ahead. Jesus. That is my oldest daughter that y'all just saw pop her head in the camera. 6 years old, about to turn 7. Where does the time go? All right, let's go. We have fear of touch here. Please clarify this. Lover. Lover, lover, lover. I feel like this fear of touch could also be coming from, this person not feeling, not being who they want to be, or not being in the space or place that they want to be, and not wanting this energy to rub off on you, or somebody I feel like is not wanting to rub you the wrong way, but they also at the same time still want to be around you, still want your attention and or affection, at least your guidance. Okay, your guidance is definitely something, or your opinion, I feel like, is definitely something that they still want here, but they don't want their stuff, I feel like, to bleed over into your stuff. Clarify this staying stuck. Judgment. This person is no longer in this place. They're finally able to remember, okay, and assess the damages and get some work done. You feel me? Somebody is ready to put the work in, put the work in, put the work in. This is what the very first card that came out here, for those of you guys that missed it, is I don't know how to handle my emotions right now. It's because they are finally taking the time to assess and address emotions that they haven't felt in God knows how long. Somebody has learned a superpower. They have learned how to completely disassociate and isolate themselves from their emotions, until you came into the picture and you just lit it all up. Okay, you lit it up like Times Square, baby. They said, "Ah, what is this?" I'm seeing I Am Legend, and I think he was like in Times Square, and it was like all, you know, it was trees everywhere, and then when you came around, you know, it all lit up for someone. I'm seeing someone was isolated for, you guys know how long he was isolated. And I Am Legend, he started talking to the mannequins and everything. You feel me? Like, oh gosh. All right, so let's see. Let's see. We have self-limiting beliefs. Negative thoughts are creating a roadblock in your life. This is what this person is. They're rebuilding their mind. Not all, it's like there is all of their chakras. Somebody is starting from the root and working themselves up. Could be going through a Kundalini awakening or a Kundalini ascension. Somebody is starting from the root and they're waking up, but they're making their way up. It says passions. It says, don't be afraid to fail. Follow what makes your heart happy. We have this here with block. It was blocked. Like their heart chakra was literally blocked. It says, moving on. Endings that bring healthy beginnings. We have this here with a man, the man. Clarify this drama, please. Confession. Releasing a secret, pursuing virtue through honesty. This is being real with yourself about the predicament and or situation at hand, not sugarcoating it, not ice skating over it, but finally taking the time to address it. Don't sweep it under the rug. Clarify direction. But I'm looking at this direct specifically, but direction is the actual part. Peace. Peace and contentment are coming to you. Somebody is on their way to, okay? They're no longer waiting for peace and contentment to come to them. They are doing the work. People often get that misconstrued, that peace is supposed to mean you doing nothing or something like that. But peace is most often very costly. It takes a lot of sacrifice. It takes a lot of isolation. It takes a lot of self-awareness. For you to be at peace truly within, you have to be working on yourself. You have to know yourself. You have to know what it is that you like to do. Can you enjoy your own company and it be in a healthy manner? Or when it gets time to you being by yourself, you resort back to things that, aren't really you or aren't really who you are aligned with. This is like, can you hold yourself accountable if nobody is around you? Can you still, I know I ain't supposed to be doing this and I need to stop doing, can you really stand on that? Okay. We have resolving issues here. We have this here with deception. Okay. It says solving inner conflict with others, healing past trauma. And we have cycles. We have energy activation. Continue to connect to the divine through meditation or prayer. I'm sorry, it says connect to the divine through meditation or prayer. We have this here with cycles. Moderation. It says ask your angels. Okay. Seek the divine. The divine came out here back to back twice right here. This is going to be a heavy period. This is going to be, this is really going to be a heavy period for someone to start connecting with their third eye chakra could be of significance. Their crown chakra could be of significance. This is when it really is going to start turning on. We have energy activation and ask your angels. As soon as somebody can get in tune or get on that proper station, it's like somebody's ears are going to hear for the first time. I'm hearing somebody can hear the heat wave. Something is gonna be so crazy like that. And I don't even know, but that's what I just heard. Like somebody's hearing is going to be out of this world, quite literally. Okay. Let's see. Clarify this discovery. Clarify this discovery. We have overcoming obstacles. Okay, get back on your feet, gain strength from difficult situations, finding their footing, finding their ground. Clarify lover. It says putting in the work. We had this here with lover. Not too many people have love that is strong enough, that has enough force, to get someone out of a situation that they did not feel the need to get out of. Only a very strong love can open someone up to a perspective, that a hard-headed person at that, but can open someone up to a perspective and give them enough clarity for them to step away from what they have been knowing for God knows how long, to then step into something new. It takes a lot of trust there. It takes a lot of safe space and safe grounding for someone to feel. I'm seeing someone transition religions or something like that, once believing in this and then having to being enlightened in some way, shape, or form, to then believing in something else. Whoever you pray to is your business. I'm not here to judge, but I'm seeing a complete factory reset in some way, shape, or form, all due to someone coming in contact with somebody that loves them, I guess, with no strings attached, or someone that can see something or want something better in someone without them even having to do anything. I just keep seeing here, no strings attached. It's I'm doing it. I want this for you because I'm human, or because why not? Why wouldn't I want what's best for you? Why would you expect someone to want the worst from you? It's like somebody could have come in contact with people that really just did think that they were shit or something like that. I don't know. It's just people just only saw them for who they were showing up as, and no one actually could see beyond the veil. I'm seeing what's that movie that Tyler Perry just came out with, Straw? People not being able to read between the lines and see beneath the surface. People seeing shit and not saying shit. Things of that nature could be of significance. But anywho, we have past life connection here. This person could have asked you, to find them again or something like that. Because I'm hearing Erykah Badu, I guess I'll see you next lifetime. Well, this is that lifetime where somebody was supposed to, be enlightened or take heed of what's being brought to their attention. And this is coming from you. It says someone with heavy influence from a past life is with you. Someone with heavy influence from a past life, we have judgment, is with you. Let's see what you got going on. Talk to me. Ooh, I want to move this up. Try to lift you up over this. If you guys are just coming in, please remember to tap. Please remember to like the live. If you guys are just coming in, please remember to like the live, guys, okay? Comment down below if this is resonating for you, if you are listening in, okay? If it isn't resonating for you, but it's a good story time, collective, thank you guys for sticking around and listening. If this is giving you clarity, and you feel guided to book, you guys will see my link tree in my bio, as well as in the description down below. I'll be putting it down there after the live is done and completed. I just want to just move all of this up a little bit. Just give me a second, y'all. Just give me a second to do this. Give me a second to make some space because I do have a lot of cards out here. And I did still want to show the zodiac signs a little bit. Okay, let's move this up, 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 up. Okay. And this is next to be moved up the food chain, up the train. All right. We have some extra space. Let's go. The first card is I want to break no contact. Some of you guys are in no contact with this person. It says, I want to break this no contact. That might not be for everyone because I was picking up that some of you guys could actually be in an intimate connection or an intimate relationship with this person. But for some of you guys, the boundaries are set and solid. You guys are in no contact or distance and separation has been had or created. Um, Healthy separation, healthy boundaries here. But somebody wants to break the no contact. Or somebody wants to talk about something out in the open. It says they are just a distraction. And then this says, I'm keeping tabs on you. That could be the addiction, because addiction is right around this area that was talked about. We do have passions here as well. So for some of you guys, the addictions could have not just been, drugs or something of that nature, but it could have been like another person that somebody needed to heal from or have healthy boundaries with. That's not going to fit for everybody. Put yourself in your assigned seat, take what resonates and leave the rest. Somebody is keeping tabs on you. It says, even though you're not with me, my love for you grows every day. Even though you are not with me, my love for you grows every day. This card says, I'm a mess right now. I'm a mess right now. This card says, you are my everything. Okay, let's go. This card, I crave you. This card says, I crave you. They crave you, honey. All right. Everything reminds me of you. I am going through a dark night of the soul and need space. We have overcoming obstacles, and we have ask your angels. It says everything reminds me of you. This person, whenever this person, something reminds them of you, they get to asking their angels, like, is that this person energy coming in? Is that this person? Why do I keep thinking about, are y'all doing this? Who's doing it? This person gets to asking their angels, like, why do I keep seeing this person or feeling this person or what is going on? It's because you need to heal your energy. Okay. Oh, this card tumbled. It says pictures of you make me smile. So this person, because it does say I'm keeping tabs on you, so this person could watch you in some way, shape, or form. If you guys are online, they could watch you online, or they could watch old videos that you guys could have created, or somebody could watch you at work or something like that. Somebody has a way of watching you that they're watching you or trying to watch you. Oh, we have two cards. It says, I became numb, addictions. I became numb because I refuse to take accountability for my behavior. This one says, when I can hold you again, I will never let go. Okay. What deck do I want to use? Um, Burning Heart. I like Burning Heart. Let's see. Give us the tea. I underestimated how important you are in my life. Oh, what was that? They will never compare to you. We have this here with they are just a distraction. So this other people could be of significance here. This is double confirmation. You know, somebody, there could be a third party interference here. I'm gonna look into that. I really do care, even though I don't show it. We have this here with I'm keeping tabs on you. Oh gosh, Helga. I really do care, even though I don't show it. And then the card behind that says I'm keeping tabs on you. You don't see how many tabs they keep on you, but if only you knew. It says even though you're not with me, my love for you grows every day. It says I'm scared you will reject me. Even though you were not with me, my love for you grows every day. I'm a mess right now. Clarify that. I want to apologize. I need your forgiveness. This here says I'm a mess. I'm a mess right now. Can't eat, can't sleep. It says you are my everything. This card says I ran because I wasn't ready for you. Ooh, we have a lot of cards. It says I crave you, and then it says you deserve better than them. Okay, everything reminds me of you. I want to hold you. I'm going through a dark night of the soul. I need space. This says I'm ready for commitment. They're getting ready. I'm going through a dark night of the soul. I'm getting ready for commitment. Okay, it says pictures of you still make me smile. We're meant to be together. I will wait as long as it takes for a shot with you. We have I became numb because I refuse to take accountability for my actions. This card says I'm sorry I hurt you. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. And the last card we have over here in the corner, hopefully you guys can see it. It says, when I can hold you again, I will never let go. Clarify that. You're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. Let's see what the romance angels have to say about all of this. Romance angels, what do you guys have to say? Oh, octopus. Oh, this could be of significance as well. Octopus energy could be of significance. This was the chosen group from TikTok. For those of you that are new in here, octopus could be of significance. Could have just had it, could have one, could have just saw one, you know, could be born in October. I don't know. Could have 8 legs. I'm kidding. Okay, let's go. The very first card we have out here is let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Romance angels, what do you suggest? We have freedom. Okay, healthy space and room to breathe. It says divine timing. Okay, a serendipitous event. Oh, everything is going to happen in divine timing. Actually, it's already happening. It's already in motion. It's already in place. Everything is already happening here. I will tap into my time deck if I can find it to see if we can get a time frame for, all of this. Let me see. Oh, we have okay. This card says Spirit Soul Path. It says a personal evolution within your relationship. Okay, and then we did have these cards come out as well. It says tease. The energy is fun and lighthearted, but uncertain. This card says reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. And this says responsibilities. Romance interrupted, duties come first. To be honest, this is kind of giving like a conjugal visit. Somebody's still in jail or something like that. Somebody still got some work to do, but they still want some loving from you. Okay, somebody still got some healing to do. They still got some, some work to put in, but they still want to be near you or have you at least for, the night or a night. I'm not really picking up on too much rendezvous energy here, but I am picking up that real healthy boundaries is needing to be had, but someone still is yearning for your touch or attention. It says fear of touch here, and then we have tease down here, but this person is not wanting to get too close or not wanting to burn you in the process of trying to figure out all that they need to figure out, but they still want to be near you. It literally says, I want to hold you here next. This card says Twin Flame. Time apart. It says a time of separation. Somebody going through it. They are going through it while you guys are in separation, or for some of you guys that do have healthy boundaries and still they're enforced, somebody is not liking it. They're not liking that all that much. It says signs and clues. Okay, the universe is talking to you. This card says we're meant to be together. I will wait as long as it takes for a shot with you. Oh, we have Okay. We have engagements. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And this says chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So we have a few people in here. What do you guys think? Do you guys want to extend this and tap in a little bit more? Or have you guys had enough? Do you guys want to tap in and do one more deck to wrap it up? Or would you guys like to close it out, put a cherry on top? Let me know. Mm-mm-mm. I have a little bit more space down here. If you guys are looking to extend a little while longer, I hope there's someone that's actually caught up to this live point. I feel like one more deck. I feel like we can squeeze in one more deck. Is there anybody that's caught up to the live that's actually live with me? Janessa, thank you so much. Janessa, you are the one that's here. Which one should we go with, blue or orange? Come on, Janessa. Blue or orange? Which one? Which one? I'll let you choose. I think you're the only person that is caught up. Thank you so much for sticking around. Now, where'd that octopus go? Blue. Alrighty, let's go with blue. Hi, Evelyn. Hi, Evelyn. I didn't know you were up. I didn't know you were caught up, love. Thank you so much for coming over and sticking around for the whole reading. I appreciate you guys lots. Okay, let's see what's coming out. Let's see what's coming out with the blue deck. Hidden Heart Secrets. Oh, let's see. This card says secrets, mystery, and concealing. Okay. Oh, this card says memories, reminiscing, dwelling, and bittersweet. I feel like this is giving like hermit mode while somebody is away or while somebody is, healing. They could be reminiscing about the past and thinking about all that they've been through, not just in this relationship, but all the things that they've been through that they would rather not remember. Okay, somebody is, finally shining the light on all of this negativity and positivity. And like I said before, like making space, clearing the way, clearing the path so that they can get through it and so that it's no longer a blockage in their life. We have I'm keeping tabs on you. We have spying here, social media information and ways. Okay, so somebody is definitely watching you. I don't know how. If you guys aren't on social media, they're definitely finding a way to watch you. That's a little creepy if you guys aren't on social media. Or you guys could just live together, hyper vigilant of whatever it is that you are doing. Always around, but not actually present. Obsession, infatuation, adoration, and addiction. We have addiction right here too. And we have trapped, stuck, tied down, and captive. Lusting, forbidden, non-committal, and sexual energy. We have intimacy, bonding, sensual, and confiding. This is a whole, I'm just keep picking up on a mind shift. This is like a mind fuck. Someone could have been used to only having physical connections, and the two of y'all really connected. The two of you guys had more than just the sexual connection. Okay, and this is when this person, that was really groundbreaking for this person. The fact that it wasn't surface level and you guys had enough chemistry to go beneath the surface. Distance, separation, space, and blockage. Now they got some work to do. Now they have some work to do. This says conflicted decisions, hot and cold, and multiple choice. Let me see. Releasing, letting go, moving on, and walking away. I'm so happy for this person, for being able to see this through, not knowing if you were going to come back or not knowing if you guys were going to get back into a connection, hoping and praying and potentially wishing that you guys will come back together, but they did this for themselves. And that is why I'm happy for this person. You help this person a lot. You help them see a lot. You help them understand a lot. But at the end of the day, it took them to get up. It took them to want to get up. It took them to want to see something different, to want to do something different. So I'm proud of this person in that sense. We have abandoned. We have left out, walked away, and cold. And it's now them that is no longer staying in a place where people can keep abandoning them. And that's like nobody can abandon you in any way, shape, or form. If you are going where you are supposed to be going and doing what you are supposed to be doing, this person is now abandoning an old version of themselves where they were stuck, where they weren't moving, where a lot of people probably did leave them, but they didn't leave them. They just moved on with their life. They did what they needed to do and possibly even wanted to encourage this person to do the same thing. Whew. And we have confessions, unveiling, coming clean, and messages. So you can expect some communication from this person fairly soon. Okay. This person could want to apologize about how things played out. We have emotional storm, but emotional storm is in reverse. I feel like this person just wants to apologize about, if they hurt you while they were hurt. That it was unintentional, that it was not their intention to hurt you, but they were in a space in their place where they really couldn't decipher. They were so numb. They had been so numb for so long that, you know, they really wouldn't have known otherwise. But you really did bring a lot to this person's attention. Okay. I do hope that I was able to give y'all some clarity. Okay, guys, please be sure to like the live as you go. You'll see my booking information down below, not just for booking, but also for tips and donations. For those of you that are feeling generous, I appreciate your generosity and support. Even if you can't send a tip or a donation, you can just like the video and give me a follow, and continue to support the channel. And I would appreciate that. Your presence is more than enough. But if your pockets is a little on swell, baby, go ahead, put it on me. Put it on me, my love. No. I appreciate your generosity and support. Thank you guys so much for your time. You know, I am going to wrap all of this up. I'm gonna put my kiddos to bed, and then all of my TikTok dolls, all of my TikTok lovelies, you guys will see me back over there on TikTok tonight. Okay, possibly in about an hour or so, because I got some plans tonight, baby. I've been making plans. I got some plans tonight. Yes, sir. So I do want to see y'all before I go. Yes. Hello, beautiful. I do not. I'm not sure where she is at this time. I haven't seen her. This video has been about an hour. I am done at this time. She clocking my tea. She said, "How long you been on here? I know you didn't see us came down here already." How long you been talking to these people? Look at you asking me how long I've been on here. Can't wait to get into the camera. Please go. Evelyn, she is a character. I promise you she is. All right, let's get all this up and together. Yes, beautiful. This kind of air, right? Huh? Yes. Yes, you're absolutely correct. And smoke from the incense is what you see. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. How old is she? My nephew was 5. He told my sister yesterday. I couldn't even read. I don't know how to. I don't know how to read the comments. I haven't figured out that. Okay, I just found it. that wearing red makes him want to drink a beer. My sister said, what the hell is wrong with you? My daughter is 6. She's 6. She is 6. They say the most darndest things sometimes. Oh my gosh. Yes, she is 6. She's going to be 7. She wants me to tell you guys that she's going to be 7 next year.
Yikes.
Okay. All right, guys. I bet she comes up with some wild things. Yes, she does indeed. Okay. Zamora. Thank you guys so much for allowing me in your energy. Move, girl. Go upstairs. Thank you for allowing me in your energy. Yeah, she don't turn not till next year. But you can't tell her nothing. Okay, guys. I do offer same day bookings for anyone that needs to book me. Okay, have a good day, guys. I'll see y'all later.